Hi parents, how are you? How are you doing? How's the holiday with the children? I hope you're keeping up and you're keeping them safe. The holiday is almost done. Yeah, next week it's back to school. Yeah. Today I'm just here to do my usual thing. My name is Sarah Kibazo and I'm your host, and I train parents on how to talk to their children regarding their sexuality from a young age. And on this topic for today, I'm going to talk about sex. Okay, I've received a couple of questions and I just want to tackle one on sex. There's a parent who asked me, how do I talk to my child? How do I tell my child what sex is? Okay. And I when I host a couple of adult meetings, seminars, and I'm talking to them about sexuality, I normally ask them, how did you learn about sex? Or rather, where or how, did you get to know what sex is? Many of them give me very weird answers. They say either they read it in a book, they were told by a friend, maybe they watched in a movie or they checked in a dictionary. I have a friend of mine who told me that when she began her menses, then her mother, she went and told the mother that I'm experiencing this. Then the mother was like, don't go sleeping around with boys. I mean, that is one of the language we use. Parents use a lot of time when they want to tell their children, don't have sex. Then you tell your child, don't sleep around with boys or don't sleep around with girls. In short, you want to mean they shouldn't have sex, but then you don't bring the word sex actually out. When I do this program, one thing I tell parents that when you're talking to your child regarding sexuality, you have to use facts, you have to have values, and you have to give them truth. I explain both. I mean, the three things I won't explain today. Why? Why give them facts? Because technology is there. Now technology is there. They will check it out. When they check it out, they'll realize that, you know what, you don't know what you're saying. So if you don't know what you're saying, then they cannot trust you again. Okay. So what is sex? When you're talking to your child, what is sex? What do you tell them? This is how you go. You tell them, when a man who has a penis and a woman who has a vagina agree, okay, the word agree has to be there, agree that the vagina and the penis meet, okay, that is what we call sex. Not just meeting, but the vagina and the penis, as in the penis goes through the vagina. That is what we call sex, when they have agreed. Another thing is that they are also ready for the consequences of the action, because sex actually has actions. Those are things that you need to put them out clearly. And because we base our teaching on biblical principle, we have to put it across that when both of them, the man and the woman, are actually what? Married. Okay. And also bring it out this way. When a boy and a girl, now the boy who has a penis and a girl who has a vagina, decide that these two organs of them meet and they have agreed and they're not married, this is called adultery. And it is wrong and it is a sin. Okay. Another aspect you need to bring is when a boy and a girl decides that the penis of the boy and the vagina of the girl meet and one of them is not in agreement. Okay. That is called an abuse. Okay. And it should be reported to an adult or to the police. Again, you should bring it out clearly and tell them, when someone, okay, who is either a man or a woman, decides that their vagina, okay, or their penis should meet with that of the child, okay, and they are threatened, okay, there is threat in the mix, then that is an abuse and it should be reported. Again, if the adult decide to have sex with the child, okay, without, no, when the adult decide to have sex with the child, that is also an abuse. Okay, so sex is when the vagina and the penis meet in a marriage setup and there is an agreement and both parties are ready for the consequences of the action. That is what we call sex. Outside that, it is an abuse and it should be reported to an adult or to the police. Okay? And when it is, maybe they are young adults, or maybe they're young, yeah, they're young adults and they decide to have sex, then let them know that they're committing an adultery and it is not right. It is a sin. That's my take about sex. So now you can talk to your child with your values and giving them the truth, which in this case, I am basing it on the Word of God. So why don't you have yourself a good time with your children back at home? Bye bye.